what is effortless meditation then? Let's have a look at what the practice is and what it does. So I'll just use a diagram to explain this simply. So this is a representation of our mind, and this is our conscious thinking. And most of us live most of our time here in this place of conscious thinking activity. So we think, do all the time. So we're on that hamster wheel, we're ticking things off the task list, we're doing things, planning the next thing. So we're living in that place of conscious thinking activity. And here we've got this vast untapped potential of our mind. And deep within all of us, in what I'm going to call superconscious, but call it what you will, so soul, source, spirit, essence, centre, self, whatever you want to call it, are all these qualities that lie within all of us. So love, peace, security, creativity, wisdom, joy, compassion, truth. And all these qualities are within all of us all of the time. And we know because we get glimpses of them in our everyday lives. So for me, often they're things in nature. So the sound of a cuckoo, the blue colour of the sea, the sunlight coming through the clouds, the colour of certain flowers or plants. Or there might be my children, so listening to my children giggle or play together on the trampoline. And I get those moments of joy or love. Or it might be some brilliant creativity, an idea that comes that you think, I don't know where that came from. So we get glimpses of all these things in our everyday lives. But we don't have them all of the time. And the reason for that is our subconscious gets in the way. So in our subconscious, we have stored these patterns of tension or stresses, and they block our qualities from our superconscious coming through. So they might be things people have said to us. So maybe often when we were young, and maybe people said things repeatedly, or when we were in a heightened emotional state. So if somebody said to us we're lazy or irresponsible, or we're useless or stupid, then we're likely to hold those things in our subconscious. So the things that sit in our subconscious are often who we think we are, when actually the qualities in our superconscious is who we really are. So it might be things people have said to us. It might be experiences we've had. So we try to do things and they don't work out. So I'm not the kind of person that can speak in public. I'm not a singer. I'm not outdoorsy. I'm not this or I'm not that. Because we've experienced those things and they didn't quite work out. So again, we store those patterns of tension in our subconscious. And I think also we've got patterns of tension that are societal. So because of where we grew up, because of the community we grew up in, we'll hold things to be true about ourselves that are stored. And I also think from previous generations. So I think I've held some stuff around money and poverty that was from my grandparents' generation and beyond. But it's passed down really subconsciously, and we hold it in our subconscious, not even aware that it's there. And because it is subconscious, it's often driving our thoughts and actions, holding us back from doing things, and we're not even aware that we're making choices and decisions based upon it because it's so unconscious. So what meditation does then, it takes us, or this practice of effortless meditation, it takes us from our conscious thinking and it drops us deep into our subconscious, and it works in two ways. It spontaneously dissolves the patterns of tension, the stresses, and it opens up a channel so that more of these qualities from our superconscious can get through into our everyday lives. So it brings peace and love and joy, creativity, wisdom, security into our everyday lives. So I can remember my teacher saying spontaneously dissolves, and thinking at the time, how does it spontaneously dissolve? Is it magic? And where I've got to over the years is I think it's a natural process for us to clear our subconscious and to live much more from our this place of superconscious and those qualities. And actually sleep helps to do this. So sleep naturally clears the patterns of tension and the stresses in our subconscious. But often we're not getting very good quality sleep. We either don't get enough of it or we don't sleep very well. And also we never allow ourselves into the silence and space to allow this process to happen. So all the meditation is doing then is just allowing a natural process to happen, and we're just getting out of our own way so that this natural process can happen.